We got an exclusive video for you today. We're going to talk a little bit about some inside recruiting, talking about Belleville High School just down the road from Ann Arbor. Michigan has been making it a priority to get into the doors of Belleville and talk to all those stud recruits they have down there. Sam, let's just get it started. Obviously, Dobbs is the headliner. You got Barnett is one of another headliners there. Let's just talk about the headways that Michigan has made lately.
Yeah, it's about relationships. Recruiting is about relationships, right? And you could really see Michigan focusing a lot of energy and effort on building that relationship because they had some ground to make up. A lot of staff turnover in the past year. So building and fortifying those relationships has been a real goal, and it's picked up some steam here since the end of the dead period, since the contact period began. Pep Hamilton. You talk to the coaches at Belleville, Jermaine Crowell, the head coach, his comment to me was, I talk to Pep Hamilton every day. He's been to the school a few times. He's, gone over film with them and vetted staff members with them. I mean, he has really gone the extra mile when it comes to building that relationship. And that is, giving them a little traction with the older guys, starting off, of course, with Devante Dobbs and Julian Barnett. Julian already committed to Michigan State. Michigan came through and offered. Pep offered, and he said he's going to listen. Clearly, both of these are uphill battles. A lot of ground to make up. But in the case of Devante Dobbs, he took a visit recently, and if you talk to, the coach that went on the visit with him, you talk to the other players that were on the visit that day, they say this is the most receptive that they've seen him be at a Michigan visit. Okay. So, we'll see if that means anything down the line, but clearly they've made some headway from a relationship standpoint with those two guys. And even if it doesn't reap dividends with them, because I got to keep classifying it as an uphill battle, you're planting the seeds for down the line for a guy like Damon Payne.
Yeah, let's talk about down the line. Obviously, 2021 standout Damon Payne. He's a stud. Let's just call it what it is. Mm-hmm. He's a guy that everybody wants. He's expected to be a national recruit. What kind of ground has Michigan made there? Obviously, he's a guy that Michigan needs. If you're going to be, Jim Harbaugh needs to get guys like Damon Payne, and they need to go to Michigan.
Yeah, no doubt. You talk to the coaches at Belleville, and one thing I can say about Jermaine Crowell, great eye for talent, has turned us on to a lot of his players from his days at Cass and then now at Belleville, and even players around the state, players nationally that he's gone to see. So when he says he has a guy, I put a lot of stock in it. And he says Damon Payne is a guy. You talk to all the coaches in the program, even Alan True, the consensus is that Damon Payne is going to be the best of the current Belleville contingent. And so for Michigan to get in now, I mean, Georgia had already offered, Florida State had already offered. You had a lot of other Power 5 sniffing. He's a 2021 guy, so it's really early.
Really early.
But to be the first home region team to offer him on the heels of this relationship building, a great visit last week. I talked to him about it. He was really excited. And his coaches said he was really excited about it. And that was before the offer. He was really excited about the visit. So, again, Michigan off on the right foot with a guy who is likely going to be, like you said, a national recruit. Don't know what that in-state class is going to look like, but he's going to be one of the top guys. Michigan already off to a really good start.
And one guy that, you noted a little bit, but Jalen Hunt, obviously, he's been on campus. He's a guy that Michigan's in on, and where are you sort of seeing things there?
You see some of the mid-tier Big Tens already offering him, and the others keeping watch. Michigan is in that keeping watch stage with some other of the higher Power 5, so he's definitely one to watch. He too had a great visit to Michigan last week.